Welcome to camp. I'm your host, Jalen.
And I'm your host, Sydney.
And this is From Camp to Culture. So, as you probably know, we are From Camp to Culture. I am Jalen.
And I'm Sydney.
And it's our first episode.
Everyone clap for us. Thank you.
Please bear with us because we've never done a podcast before and we're a little nervous and we want you to have the best experience.
Yeah, I mean, we just want to create a good space and we're going to talk about ourselves because this is our first episode, so you guys need to know who we are and kind of give you the why behind From Camp to Culture. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about
who we are, why we started this podcast, and our friendship history. So like how we know each other and stuff like that. But before we get into all that, we're going to talk about one important thing that we're going to do every episode, which is
a song of the week. Episode.
Yeah, whatever.
Episodes will pretty much be every Monday unless something is weird. So be looking forward to that. And yeah, so my song of the week, as you know, this is Justin over here. And today we are recording on March 1st and it is his 30th birthday.
Yes, he's old now and I don't accept it. I will not allow it.
Yeah, he's still like the 16 or something year old.
No, I think he's like 20 something in my head. But that's the era where I was like...
Yeah, I feel like we both have favorite eras of Justin. Yes. So look forward to 3 episodes away.
Yeah. At the end of this month.
March.
Yeah.
We're going to have a whole episode dedicated to Justin. If you don't like Justin, skip that episode.
Or don't skip it. But,
yeah.
You know, there'll be some other snippets of other people. Like his wife.
Really?
Yeah. So.
I like her. Sydney does not like her.
I'm indifferent.
You know, and a lot of things, Sydney and I have differing opinions. So when you come, your opinion will be shown, most likely.
Yes.
Okay, so song of the week. Mine, in celebration of his birthday, is Love Me. Because I do love Justin Bieber. And that song is spectacular. So I'm going to play a little snippet. Maybe. Okay, that is Love Me by Justin Bieber from the My World album.
All right, my song, I went back and forth. I kind of cheated, but that's fine. The song I ended up with is One Time because it's a classic.
I love that song.
It's a banger and it's always going to do it for me. So that is why I picked that song.
So this month we're going to have, I think, all Justin songs as our song of the week. And then we'll probably switch it up after that. You might be tired of Justin. We won't be.
We will never be tired.
So yeah, let's get into the actual episode.
Okay. So, how did Jalen and I meet? Now, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to travel back to 2007 in the summer. Okay? We went to summer camp together, hence the name From Camp to Culture. So, when we were 7, we were at the same summer camp. I don't really remember, like, the whole, hi, I'm Sydney, and hi.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We were too young.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that, but I do remember that we would play Webkins together.
We were friends outside of camp.
Yes. Like, are you getting on Webkins today? Okay, great. I'll get on Webkins today. So, did I ever tell you how I got my Webkins?
No.
Okay, guys, you're gonna get a raw reaction. So I did have one real Webkins. Like, yes, I did have it. It was a pug. That was the only Webkins I really owned.
Right. Sydney's profile picture for me is a pug.
So, the pug was the only one I could own. My parents wouldn't really get me another one, so I would take the codes
Right.
from like.
This is sounding familiar.
Yes. So I would take the codes from the store and I would use those codes later at home. So people would like buy the Webkins and not have a code because I already took it.
Okay.
So
Sydney was a young villain.
Yes. Starting off strong. But yeah, that's my Webkin story. But if you have any.
So that's what we bonded over, mainly. And that's what we remember each other by.
Yeah. You know.
We kind of had a feud because of Webkins. And that stayed strong for a while.
Yeah, and then, camp being camp, it got a little hectic.
So this was like not like an outdoor type of camp. It was with one of the parks, and we would go like early in the morning. Our parents would drop us off. Sometimes we would have field trips.
Mm-hmm.
Those were fun.
Yeah, they'd always give us like a schedule, and it'd have like the little pictures for like what we were gonna do that day.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember a lot of the counselors. Yeah, I had a crush on a few of them, as one should at 7 years old.
I was trying to think about that the other day. Do you know how old they were? Because I feel like they were our age, like in their 20s. Or were they younger?
You could start being a counselor. So you could be a CIT, which is a counselor in training.
Right. I was that for like 2 years.
Yeah, you could do that at 15. And then I think 17.
You could be a counselor?
Yeah.
Dang. That seems too young.
Well, I feel like they were all old. Because, yeah.
Yeah, I think people had like real jobs and well, obviously not though. There were some camp counselors. I mean, no judgment for anyone, but if they were like in their 30s or something. Okay, I feel like I'm judging. I'm not trying to.
This is a judgment-free zone.
It is. We would come in and sometimes we would go on field trips. And then most of the time when we had like a free day at camp or free time, we would play dodgeball or car lot. Do you remember car lot?
Oh, car lot, candy shop, all the things.
Do you remember the spider ball?
You would like go love on the spider
That
ball.
Was probably my favorite one.
Yeah, that was the only dodgeball related thing that I would partake in. Yeah. But my favorite part of camp, honestly, was the talent shows.
I was gonna say that. I was literally about to talk about that.
Yes, and there's one song that I think it's like a Pink song or something. But I don't know who performed it. It could have been me, honestly, but whoever performed that song, like I just vividly remember that performance. And it was perfect. And I don't think they won. So,
which Pink song was it? Just one of those back in the day. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that one. I don't even know what it's called. So what? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great song. Actually, yeah, did they have like a full band? I don't think it was you, Sydney. Did they have a band?
No, they did have I think they did have a band.
I kind of remember this, which is crazy because it was so long. Wow.
If you are watching this or listening to this and you went to Whiteside, please share. Thank you.
Yeah, we need your stories because we always want to talk about them and we never remember them fully.
Yeah, and we're like the only two people
that we know, or that like we're close with.
Yeah, that we're close with that will retell these stories. So if you were a part of Whiteside,
they're close on our hearts. The memories.
Yes. Yeah. But okay, so we started at camp, and after a while, I stopped going to camp, but my brother still went to camp. I don't know if you were there.
I stayed for a long time, so I was probably still there.
Yeah. But I stopped going to camp around the time that he did something embarrassing, and that was around middle school. So I don't know.
Oh, probably not then.
Yeah, I think it was 6th grade, and it was like the first day of school, and I sat down at my table, assigned seating and all, and the guy was like, I know you from somewhere. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know you. And he was like, is your brother a Christian? And I was like, yeah. Like, how do you know that? And he's like, oh, I went to summer camp. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. And he was like, yeah, he's the kid that pulled his pants down behind the tree.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was like, well, great. My first day of middle school, and that's how I'm known. Shout out to that person who told me that story.
that's hilarious.
So
I feel like everyone from camp was from all over town, different schools, so they really catch up. We knew someone in college
yeah.
that was from camp. We would always be like, oh my gosh, Sydney.
Yeah.
This was after we rekindled our friendship.
Yes. But, camp is always where our heart's going to be.
Yeah, it's where we started, where our foundation grew. So then we, obviously, as most children do, we went to middle school and high school, and we went to not like main rival schools, but everyone knew each other pretty much.
Yeah.
From each school.
Yeah. Did we ever play you guys in a sport?
At some point, for sure, yeah.
But like not like we did we play Edison in football?
Yeah, I think at some point you guys like moved up.
Yeah, that's what
to different rankings, okay. Whatever that was.
Because I feel like we played y'all like preseason things, but like actual season.
No, I definitely for some time you guys did.
Okay.
And our off-camera source is telling us that is true.
Okay.
Which, by the way, just so you guys know, for hopefully a lot of our episodes, we will have Greer. Shout out to Greer.
We love Greer.
Our friend, who actually we'll get to talking about in a minute, as our little behind-the-scenes staff.
Yes.
I almost said half.
Our staff. But yeah, so we went to rival schools, I guess.
Yeah. And then we just like didn't talk, didn't know each other.
No.
If we saw each other, I don't even think I would have been like, that's Webkin's girl. But I wish that I did.
No. If I saw you anywhere within like middle school, early college, I would just be like, this is awkward because I don't think this girl likes me. Because
yeah, I mean, I didn't.
See? We had a falling out at camp, and
I mean, not that I like hate. I wouldn't be mean to you or anything. But I'd be like, that's Webkin's girl.
Yeah, like that's my past. Right. I don't want to be associated with it.
Exactly.
No, I understand.
We're like that now. Like if we have someone,
exactly, we are like that. Yeah. So it's fine, totally understandable. Because look at where we are now. Yeah, exactly. Everything happens for a reason.
So we did have mutual friends going into high school. And you want to talk about that?
Well, your family friend, who's like your brother, being
Greer, our behind the scene.
Being Greer's best friend throughout high school, is kind of the mutual. That's like the only mutual.
That's true. Yeah,
legit mutual friend that.
And there wasn't much of like a connection there, because like I mean, Greer and I knew who each other were, but we didn't like hang out that much. Yeah. So really, there wasn't much at all in high school. But moving into college, do you know like when I first was like, oh my gosh, Webkin's girl is going? Do you know?
You knew I was going to. Well, I did post it. I had to post it because I wanted that scholarship.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do you remember the scholarship thing?
Yes, were you like...
I was there, and my mom was there, and we were like, that's Webkin's girl.
That thing... Oh, crap. Whoopsies! Yeah. No, I was talking about that thing they did on social media where you, like, it was like OVU declaration days or something.
Oh,
That's what
you
I was
did
talking about.
that.
I
I
did do
never
that.
did that. I'm always scared to post anything, really.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to college. So, but I didn't know you were at that. I don't
I was
even
there. And I was like, surely I'm not going to be around this girl a lot. Surely I won't make friends with her.
know.
I mean, not that I wouldn't want to, but I just had a bad vibe
That's fine.
going in.
That's fine.
But
It's
it gets
okay.
better,
It's
guys.
okay. I've been told that I don't give off, or wait, no. I've been told that I give off mean mean vibes. Like when people look at me, they're like, fix your face.
I can
You know
see
what I
that
mean?
now, but you're like not that way once you get to know you.
Exactly. I'm a really nice person, okay?
You are.
I'm
I
nice and
think
I'm
you just get
funny.
nervous. So you kind of close off.
Exactly. No, yes. Like I'd rather you approach me than me approach you. I'm observing the scene. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
very much observer. I will sit back and just go through the stuff in my head.
Until you're comfortable.
Exactly. Yes. But yeah, fast forward to college and I don't, how, were you and Maddie in the same?
Welcome, my group.
Yes.
I wasn't in, I was with all science people.
Oh.
Not a bad thing.
Sorry.
But yeah, we just knew each other, honestly.
Because how did we?
It was Jackie. It was our other friend.
Okay.
And we like met at the girls' night, I think. There was like this night where all of the girls who lived on campus came and like had s'mores and we were supposed to talk and there was music.
Was that the first week?
I think it was like maybe the first night.
Wait, so
See,
that's
I
how
knew
you
it would
met
come back to
them?
her. No, yeah, I met
Okay.
Jackie that night.
Because I remember meeting you in the calf, I think. Like you
Oh,
came in through the calf, and I could see myself now texting Greer immediately, being like, Greer, Jalen is sitting at my table.
is this like early, like first week?
I think so.
Okay.
Our source remembers.
She says she thinks that did happen. Credible source right there. Memory.
Yes.
That
Yes.
brain.
Mm.
So yeah, so we slowly got to know each other because we had
Emphasis
mutual
on
friends.
slow, because
Yeah.
I feel like
I think we tried to stay away from each other. Or not really.
no, I think
We just
because I feel like freshman year, Riley and I weren't really in that group as much until the
right.
end.
I mean, I wasn't really. So there was like this it was kind of big, like group of
It was
5
huge.
girls maybe, and they hung out a lot and were very receptive of other people, I would say. And
Yeah.
oh, Sydney doesn't
No,
miss.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And so I like lived on a different floor and my floor was kind of quiet, I would say. So I was friends with one of them and just kind of made friends in that way. And then Sydney lived down the hall from them, so was connecting with them through that.
Yeah. I truly don't remember how I met them, but I just know that I did. And I love all of them dearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think we were really with that group until like sophomore
Mm-hmm.
year.
I mean, I feel like you're right. It was just a slow growth
Yeah,
of our friendship.
yeah. Because I don't even, junior year, we didn't,
That was our COVID year. Was junior year.
yes.
So we definitely didn't really connect that year.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, no. But that
Hmm.
must have been the year that we decided to have the house together, though. So we had
That
to have
was all
something.
Riley's doing,
Oh,
I believe.
okay.
Well, because
The source thinks it's from the summer.
the source.
I really want to call her that.
That's fine. The source. Um,
No, because I remember sitting down in the calf and like talking it through with everyone. But that doesn't make sense if we had COVID.
we stayed in Shawnee over the summer. She wasn't staying there, so when she would come down to Shawnee,
But
that's when
we
she
like
would.
got the house together.
Yeah, with the full intention of all five of us living. Which honestly, if you're in college, I highly recommend living with four other people.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad you said that because
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, did we all like that?
No, I liked it. I mean, there was never a dull moment.
And there was always, pretty much always someone home.
Yeah.
And it was like fun to see someone sitting on the couch or in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And like our schedules were not the same at all. So it was like, yeah, it was totally fine.
We kind of introduced this in a bad way, but so we became pretty good friends at that point, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like the end of junior year, somehow we became friends. And
Somehow, some way.
not like we're horrible people, but we did become friends and we let go of our past, our dark days.
Yeah.
And we, how many people? Four? Well, me, you, Riley, who's our close friend, and then yeah, two more. So that's
Sam and Maddie.
5 people total. We found a rental house.
It was only 4 bedrooms.
It was only 4 bedrooms. That's like pretty good.
Yeah. Riley and I shared. Oh, we shared. Okay, wait. We shared.
1 bathroom though. Sorry.
It was a 1 bath. No, it was 2.
You did have a bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. But Riley and I only shared because I was only there for a semester.
There was 2 people who graduated in January, and that was Cindy and our other friend.
Yes, it was very sad. Actually, no, it wasn't sad. I was excited to get out of there.
I was sad when they left.
I was sad to leave the
lonely.
house. I didn't want to leave the house, but I was ready to get out of Shawnee, Oklahoma.
All right.
But
that's where we went to college.
Yes.
In a small town.
Go Bison. But yeah, I don't really. That's really our backstory for the most part. And then we ended up here in Tulsa
because we were both from here.
Yes. Yes.
We reconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, we didn't really reconnect. we stayed connected.
But yeah, I don't really know.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, summer, at least once we connect.
Yeah. But something switched here this past year.
I think it was our quarter life crises.
Oh, yes. We are in a quarter life crisis.
We're bonding over our wild lives and our indecisive minds and our crazy lives, one could say.
Maybe. Yeah. We don't really know what we're doing right now. At least I don't know what I'm doing right now. 24 years old. Wow, that sounds disgusting. And I just have no idea what I'm doing with my life at this point. Yeah, when I graduated college, I thought I was going to be in the criminal justice world, was not going to be a cop. I would like to emphasize that. Never did I think I was going to be a cop. That's always the one thing people ask me. But yeah, I had no idea. I just knew I wanted to be out in that realm of the world. And here I am, not doing a single thing with that degree. So, yeah. Thank you for the claps in the background. Thank you.
You made it to where you are now. And
yeah,
it took a lot to get there. So be proud of it.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say I'm in a completely different place. Because, life happens. Changes have to be made. And, yeah. I don't know what to say beyond that.
Yeah, what was your change?
I
if you have one?
I don't know. I just feel like things weren't feeling right where I was, and I just needed to like maybe switch careers. And right now I'm just like kind of still in an indecisive, trying to see if things are what I want for like my future. And it's hard when you like get to the place that you thought you wanted to be, and then things don't turn out to be what they seemed like so great. So yeah, I also just don't want to start something new and big right away without knowing, because I feel like I kind of already did that and I don't want to do it again.
Wow.
That was really deep.
That was deep. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Want to be real, and that was real.
Yeah. Claps for you, snaps for you.
Thank you. So yeah, we're both in kind of a free-for-all, I would say.
Cat scared me.
Oh. Salone has entered. If you see a tail in the bottom right corner. You probably don't. But yeah, okay, I kind of want to go into our hobbies, because right now we have time to do stuff.
Yes.
Like, we're busy.
Yeah, but we're in our
20s.
Exactly.
And that's when you're supposed to figure out your life. We're supposed to be like this. We don't have to be, but we are.
Yeah. That's the lesson I'm learning right now, is that there's no specific timeline for life at all.
Right.
And this whole time I was thinking that there was. But now I'm like, I can do what I want to do, like when I want to do it. So, yeah, my hobbies include I feel like I'm in an interview. Right now it's just reading.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd. I love to read.
So if you know me,
Jalen does not like to read.
I'm not a reader.
But no.
But since Sydney and I have been connecting a lot, she's been encouraging me and our other friend to be a bookie, if that's what you call it. Is that what you call it?
We can call it that now.
Okay.
A bookie.
A bookie. And I'm trying to read. But I think my issue... So, I enjoy it. Kind of. But I want to be a real bookie, and so I listen to audiobooks.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. If you do that, good for you, because I can't do it.
And I am used to listening to like 0.3 and 0.5 speed. And so my eyes don't move that fast. My brain, when I'm reading, it's not going that fast. So I just have to listen. Like right now, if I was listening to this podcast, 0.3 at least. I just do not go with the slow.
That's fair.
And I feel like your brain is probably faster at reading than, right?
I mean, I would think so. I don't know. Something about just like reading the words on the page. Like, I feel like I zone out. Okay. But like, I'm zoning into the book, but I zone out the rest of the world. So like, it's fun. So I'm just like, I'm not even in reality. I'm just like in this little
world.
Yes.
I love that for you.
I can't get that effect if I'm sitting there listening to it. Because like, I don't know. It's just not the same. And also when I read my first book, like back
in elementary
school. No, when I started reading again, like a couple years ago, the sense of I don't know. I was gonna say proudness. That doesn't sound like a word. Pride. Thank you, source. The sense of pride I had when I finished my first book was like amazing, and so I don't know. I had never felt. That sounds so sad.
This is so deep, man. Sorry for our technical difficulties.
We're new at this.
Yeah. We'll get better. Just bear with us. So back to it. If you're listening, our camera cut out, and so we had to stop everything. So we're back to it.
Yes. Now that we know that, we'll do better next time.
Books. Yeah, Cindy has a Bookstagram.
Oh, I do have a Bookstagram. It's what is it? It's Read with Syd. I think there's an underscore somewhere in there. I'll put it at the screen if you're watching the visual. If you're not,
you can.
I'll put it in the description or something. It's in my bio. But yeah, I'm really bad at my Bookstagram right now, just because sometimes I forget, and I have not been reading as quickly and as much as I was when I started it. So, but I'm getting better. I read 4.5 books last month, and I said 4.5 because I started one at the end of January and finished it in February. But
dang.
Yeah.
So if I was listening to audiobooks, I could easily do that.
Mm-hmm.
Same amount of books. But I feel like to myself that doing audio version is not the same, and I'm a fake bookie. So I picked up a physical book, and I have been reading it for 2 months, and I am halfway done. And it is a small book. So.
Hey, that's a start. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and I believe that you'll finish it soon.
I just feel like I can't start anything new until I finish it. I know that makes, yeah. Because I'm just going to think about it forever, and it's just going to be an open end.
No, yeah, I get that. Sometimes when I'm reading and I'm kind of like over the book at that point, I'll like speed through it because I'm like, okay, I just want to get to something else. Even though I know I could just stop that book and just pick something else up, I can't. Yeah.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah. That's it.
But that's my only hobby, really. I don't really do anything other than work.
Okay, another hobby, though, that we both have is TV shows.
That is true.
And the pod will be podding.
The pod will be podding.
With our TV show hobby.
Yes. We will be discussing a lot of different TV shows.
In our past, in our present, and in our future TV viewing.
Yeah. Right now, I would say I'm watching The Vampire Diaries again for like the 3rd time. But I haven't turned my TV on in a few weeks, so.
You just haven't watched TV at all?
Mm-mm. When I tell you I literally work and read and then sleep, that's all I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in like I can't think of the word. What is the thing? Award shows.
Ooh.
Like, it's that season right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been watching a lot of those. And then The Bachelor. I'm into The Bachelor. I thought you were going to get into it this season, but you did not.
I'm sorry. I thought about it. I did when you sent me that bracket, and it did not happen.
Yeah, I'm doing a bracket. And out of like the people in the world, I'm good at it. But like in my individual brackets, I'm not very good.
No, you have to tell them what number you are.
I think I'm 120.
And she's an elite Bachelor bracketer.
That's what I called myself, and Cindy thought it was real.
It sounded legit. So like I thought that was the thing.
I'm gonna call myself that.
I just said that. Yeah, you should put that in like your bios or something.
I'm sorry.
The source gave us a really good piece of information right now.
It is the time.
Yes, to help us.
She also giggles at us sometimes. So if you're viewing on YouTube and see us look off to the side,
that's what we're looking
at. The source.
We should make like a theme song thing, and like we'd have like our picture, and then it'd be like
Jalen and Sydney
and the source.
I love that.
That would be so funny.
Maybe one of you guys can see the source.
Yeah.
We're never gonna say her name again, so if you watch this episode, you have the exclusive that you can go back and see what the source's name is, because we talked about them.
So, okay. So now from here on out, I have to use the source.
The source.
That's gonna be so hard.
So
the source is such a vital person in my life, okay?
And the source.
She's crying though.
She feels very appreciated right now. Oh, they.
Oh, they.
Jeez, we're bad at this.
Sorry. They are crying.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, back to the topic at hand.
Yes. Oh, hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been wanting to get into more hobbies.
Oh, okay.
Recently, I've been like painting.
A painter?
Yeah, I haven't showed you. I'll show you my sea turtle. I'm very proud of it.
Okay.
I was walking through Hobby Lobby and I saw I saw a sea turtle painting. It had like these cute little glasses, and I someday, a beach house with sea turtle theme would be nice.
Okay. And it will be all painted by you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
So it's this cute little sea turtle. I'll show you something.
Okay.
And then sewing is my new one that I haven't started yet because I think it's expensive.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But I want to make clothes because I think that would be cool.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
I think you're a very creative person.
Thanks.
You just, yeah.
Oh.
Did you not know that?
I mean, I don't want to say I knew that. That'd be kind of self-centered. I knew I was creative.
No, I've always thought you were very creative.
Thank you.
Ever since you gave me that one graduation gift, I was like,
oh,
she's creative.
Thanks. I was popping off when I did that. To say,
you did a great job.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I did like this collage thing.
It was really cute.
Which sounds really basic.
It wasn't basic. It meant a lot. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't have anything new that I'm trying.
Yeah. Maybe the pod.
Yes, this is my hobby.
This is a big hobby.
Yes.
Once a week.
Yeah. It's actually more than once a week.
It definitely is more than once a week.
You guys don't know how long this process is.
It's at least a year that we've been talking about the pod.
Yeah.
Why am I calling it the pod?
The pod.
From camp to culture.
I feel like it's Love is Blind. We're in the pods. But yeah, this has been a very long time in the making.
Yeah.
And it all started with the shared notes page.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And 2 girls with a dream.
Okay.
I'm kidding. But yeah.
Yeah, it didn't start as from camp to culture. That just kind of came. We did a lot of chat GTP.
Chat GPT.
Making.
Yeah.
Whatever you call that. To try to find
a name.
We just like glitched. Anyways. Yeah. We had to do a lot of searching, and then we saw from camp to culture.
Yes.
We never looked away.
Because, okay, so when you type in ChatGPT, you have to give it, like, exactly what you want, or else it'll give you, like, crap. And
the Tulsa tea. Sorry.
The Tulsa teapot or something.
Yes, the teapot.
Yeah. It just gave us so many different things, because I think we had typed in, like, 2 girls starting a podcast.
In their 20s.
Yeah. Friends from camp. Played Webkins. Like, we typed in all the clues.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of pals in the things.
Yeah.
It was just, some of them were really cheesy. And I think from camp to culture is good.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Obviously, like, we want to break it down from camp. We'll be talking a lot about like our experiences growing up and throwbacks.
Yeah.
And then culture, giving you the tea and
everything that's happening now.
Yeah. And then that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I also think we should mention that I feel like before we got really heavy on the podcast, we wanted to make an adult summer camp.
We did. I was wondering if you wanted to talk about this.
I think we should, because I still think we should do it.
Okay.
And I feel like this is a good foundation.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. So our adult summer camp was basically going to be, and did we have a thing on this? A shared note?
I don't think we got that far yet.
Okay.
I think we started to think about it because then we were like, okay, at this date, we're really gonna
someone's having some fun with the curtains, I think. We'll see.
But yeah, I think we were like, okay, we're gonna start planning this legit, like at this time. And then that's kind of when we took off with the podcast instead.
Because we were gonna have to like charge people and find venues and make shirts, and it was a lot. I mean, not that the pod isn't a lot, but we had to have people that supported us.
Yeah, I think we still could do it. Like, I told my boss at Tech, and she was all for it. She was in support. So I think if we really got it together, just like we did with this, we could totally do adult summer camp.
I think so. It would be like dodgeball and capture the flag and crafts.
Yes, water games.
Yeah, all the summer camp vibes.
No, we legit planned this out. Now that I think of it, because it was going to be a weekend.
I think we have a shared note.
We might. We should.
I literally think we even got the date.
Wow. Okay, we should find that information.
We should.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime we'll share some more about the.
Yeah. If you're a subscriber, you'll get a discount if you come to camp.
Ooh. She's throwing in the deals.
I mean, they have to be a part. Our campers have to come to camp.
They do.
Oh, that's so
cool.
That
would be cute.
Okay.
You guys can wear special shirts or something.
Elite campers.
Elite. the elite status. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the pod.
Yeah. That's kind of how we got started. Why we're here.
What we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So lots of sharing advice that we have. Giving the tea. Stirring the teapot. TV shows.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of these episodes are going to be conversations that we've had through text that we're just like, okay, this is way too much to type. We should just grab a mic and talk about it.
I feel like soon we're going to be like, stop, don't text me. Let's talk about it in the pod.
Oh my god.
Also, when did I start calling it the pod? Are we okay with that?
Yeah, it's fine. The pod.
Okay. So yeah, so next week's episode is friendships and toxic traits.
Yes. So
that's going to be kind of like a lead in? No. What's the word when it's like following along from this week?
Source.
Insert word. And we are blank.
The source is not sourcing right now.
It's a follow-up from this episode.
Okay.
Figured it out on my own. Thanks,
Good
source. So it's a follow-up from this week because you're getting to know us. So we'll talk more about friendships, but more in the broad way. Like not us, but how we make friendships. And yeah, just listen next week. And then our toxic traits.
Yeah, because that's always important to know when you're making friends. Because you will see that. I don't know. But yeah, that's really it for this episode. I
hope you enjoyed getting to know us. Sorry, bear with our awkwardness that we are in this first episode. And we'll get
learning.
Better. Yeah, we're learning. Oh, our shirts.
Oh, we forgot to say we're matching.
Yeah. We got these in college when we were in a club together.
Yes. Oh, sorry for you listeners. You don't get to see our matching shirts.
But I'll tell you because I like the listeners.
That's fine.
Sanitas too, I promise.
I do. I love you all.
But we're wearing Colony House matching shirts, which is a band. They're a good band.
I only know like 2 songs. But the sweatshirt was cute.
What's the one with the person's name?
What's the one with the mountain?
Okay. Well,
is that El Capitan? whatever? It's
yeah.
Like El Capitan or something. I don't know.
Sure.
It's a mountain.
Yeah. Remember to celebrate Justin this month.
All month long.
Because we will be
he will be with us always.
Thank you for watching or listening.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. And
follow us on our socials because we will have lots of
behind the scenes. Maybe you'll meet the source. Who knows?
Oh my gosh. if we introduce the source, we should only do it on socials first, because they will have that sneak peek.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going back to our adult summer camp, but if you know the source's name, you'll get an extra 5% off your
Whoa. Wow, okay, this is an important episode for everyone.
Yeah, so if you missed this episode, kind of sucks for you. Sorry about you.
Dang. Okay, so we will see you next Monday. Yeah. Follow us on socials so you can see us before then. And
that is all.
Have a good day.
Toodles!